Hey everybody, I am coming making this video message and I want to talk to you all about mainly the women. I want to talk to you all about fake women. If you are currently experiencing fake women or you have already experienced some fake women, I want to talk to you about signs you can recognize that are really red flags as far as you knowing you are in the presence of a fake woman. But let me make something clear. Fake women are of all races, all upbringings and backgrounds. Many are unsaved, some are saved. And you gotta understand that when you come across a fake woman, that woman over anything else is fake, because when it is time for her to stand with you as a woman, she will not do it. This is one of the main red flags you will notice as far as fake women go. Let me tell you all something that I found out. And I want to be really careful with my words, because it's a fine line of you coming across fake women and the spirit of jealousy. Sometimes fake women and the spirit of jealousy, it goes hand in hand. But sometimes it's not necessarily that a woman is jealous of you. It's just that she's not real with you. She pretends that she is real with you when it's beneficial to her or when it is convenient to her. So for instance, a fake woman will act like she's all for you. She will act like she is part of the sisterhood. She will act like she is supportive of you until she hears something about you that makes people question either your integrity, your character, or your reputation. And so if she is hearing things about you, it can be complete lies. She has not investigated the lies herself. She has not really gone and asked any questions about you, but there are people who are connected to her that may make reference to you. And because of that, she will completely throw you away and will no longer be supportive of you based off what she hears. You need to know that that is the first red flag you will notice in a fake woman. Because see, as a woman in totality, a woman in totality will be who she is no matter what she hears, no matter what somebody tells her, no matter what she goes through and experiences when it comes to the next woman. She may not like the woman. She may not agree with things that that woman does or how she carries herself, but a real woman stands for justice. A real woman will tell people what is right from wrong. A real woman, if she's a saved woman, she will always operate in integrity and truth to the best of her ability. Because sometimes when you are in the dark about something, it could be a lie. So if you don't know the truth of it, you may give a response if something is asked of you with the guise of, okay, I know the truth about it, but later on it's found out that a particular thing is a lie, if you catch my drift. But a real woman, no matter what is being said about the next woman in a certain setting, that woman is going to stand 10 toes down in support of another woman, in spite of other women not liking her, in spite of what she hears, or in spite of people whispering in her ear and suggesting certain things about a particular woman. She's going to be a woman of integrity, a woman of discernment in a lot of cases, and she's going to know, okay, you know what? I don't get along with this woman. I don't really care for her, but I know right from wrong. And I see that there are certain people that are bullying her. I see that a lot of slander is thrown towards her. I see that a lot of people feel some type of way about her, but that is not my personal experience with her. So in this setting of, let's say, the workplace, if that real woman knows that you as a woman have not done anything wrong, you come to work and clock in every day and you're doing your job and minding your business, you have not gotten in any type of trouble, even though she's hearing other things about you, if she's questioned about you and what you do, she's not going to lie on you. She's not going to take the sides of other people because she sees you for who you are. A woman who comes to work every day, you clock in, you do your job, you clock out, you leave. And so that is a great example that I can use as far as you really knowing the difference between a real woman and a fake woman. See, a fake woman, when she hears things about you, she's gonna jump on the bandwagon of the people who are well known, who are popular, who may be more educated than you, or they may have more money than you, or they may be related to that woman. See, in those type of settings, a fake woman, they're gonna jump ship and ride with the person that is beneficial and convenient for them at that moment. So let's say that woman's mother tells her something about you. She's not going to investigate it and say, Mom, are you sure? I've never had that experience with her. Sis, are you sure what you telling me? Meaning that fake woman's sister, her sibling, told her something about you. And like I said, you all got to really pay attention because these things come out in certain settings, in church, in the workplace, in the family dynamic, in a friendship. So again, if that woman's sister or her mother tells her something about you, maybe you are around in a church setting, you are operating in a certain leadership position, maybe you are in the workplace, and that woman has a mother or a sister that works with her, and they don't like you, so they're telling that woman a particular thing about you. A fake woman, instead of saying, well, let me talk to my mother, let me talk to my sister and explain to them that what they're saying about this woman, that's not my experience. That is not what I observed about her. And so instead of her trying to turn her mother or her sister or other people in the workplace or friends, instead of trying to turn them in another direction, meaning a positive direction about the woman that you are, she'll just completely jump ship, listen to what is being told to her, and she will ride out with her mother and with her sister or friends or other co-workers or her husband or her boyfriend pertaining to what she is told about you. This is a red flag of a fake woman. That's a red flag, guys. And I felt the need to put this message out because sometimes you will look at a woman in a certain setting, and a lot of people that I've come across personally, they will let it go and let it ride and make an excuse for a fake woman. They will say, well, that's how she is. She's going to ride out with her sister. She's loyal to her sister. She's loyal to her mother. Well, that's her boyfriend, so I can understand she's going to ride out with him. But no, a real woman is a real woman is a real woman. A real woman does not change her face, okay, and puts on another face because it's no longer beneficial or convenient for her. A real woman is going to stand in fully, in totality. She's going to stand in the woman that she is, in spite of whoever comes to her pertaining to something negative about you. A real woman knows right from wrong, especially if it's a saved woman of God. She's immediately going to shoot down things that she hears. But when she comes to you, if you are her sister, if you are her friend, her husband, her mother, she's going to gently correct you or let you know in love, no, Mom, no, sis, no, babe, that's not what I experienced with her. Let me tell you something else about fake women. A fake woman, when it comes to a situation and a man is in the midst of it, because I've talked to you all about this before, but there are going to be certain settings in the workplace, especially in a church setting, it could be in your neighborhood, where there is a messy man or a man who is the type, in his head, he's a legend. In his own head, he's all that. He may have some chicks here and there that sweat him, that chase after him. He's a little bit narcissistic, so you can't tell him anything. He thinks he's all that. And so he may have come to you and tried to talk to you and told you that he's really feeling you. But you find out through the grapevine or through somebody else that he's talking to somebody else, or he's still dealing with his child's mother or anything like that. But if it's initially a woman who comes off like she's real, she may have been a friend to you. She may have been a decent neighbor to you. She spoke every morning. She helped you out if you needed something. She may be that woman in the church that comes and she's supportive of you being a single mom. She helps you with your children. She says she's praying for you. She may be the woman within your family dynamic, and she comes through for you. You all get along. You all can relate to each other. You all are family, but you may not necessarily be tight with each other, but you are blood. So if you need something from her, she comes through for you. But a fake woman, if a man is in the midst, this is a pattern that I have noticed with women of all ages, all races, and all backgrounds and various different careers. Okay, because when these type of conversations come up, a lot of people will think that it's women that's in the hood that do this, or it is uneducated women, or it's untidy women that are just loud and boisterous and they're ignorant and rude. No, I've seen very educated, anointed women do this, where if there's a man in the midst and that man behind each of those two women's back or numerous women's back, he's changing faces with each one. So when a certain woman is not at work, she's off that day, he's in your face. He's talking to you. He's flirting with you. When he comes to church and he sees another sister come in, he's flirting with her, he's talking to her. And certain men will play the game where if he's trying to juggle or talk to or even sleep with 2, 3, 4 different women, he would tell all those women to keep it low key, so they don't find out about the fact that he's dealing with 2, 3, 4, 5 other women. But a fake woman, when that man is in the midst and things hit the fan and it comes to the light how that man is not just talking to her, he's also trying to holler at 2 or 3 other women, or he's full blown in a relationship with a couple of other women, and he was trying to either triangulate you or pull you into something. That fake woman will ride with the man. That fake woman will believe every single thing that man tells her. I have also seen fake women arise even when they are married. So let's just say it's a man that's dealing with you. I've seen it with my own eyes, where a woman will be messing with a man that's married, but she does not know that man is married. That man has led her to believe that he's single, that he does not have anybody, and she's the only one he's dealing with. Well, time goes on and the woman finds out that the man is actually married. And if the wife calls the woman and say, I'm the wife, we're married, I don't know where you're coming from or what you think you got going on with my husband, what will happen is that a lot of times a fake woman, she will see evidence. I'm telling you all what I've seen numerous times in my life. That woman will be presented with solid evidence of that man being with that woman, sleeping with that woman. He may have an outside child with that woman. He may, you may present pictures to her and text messages and emails, and other witnesses come forward. But a fake woman, instead of being supportive and saying, okay, listen, this is a private matter, I'm going to work this out and talk to my husband about this behind closed doors, but I do appreciate you for bringing this information to me, because initially I didn't know what was going on. A fake woman will full-blown disrespect you, try to come after you, try to fight you, and ride with her husband. But again, a real woman, she will always in totality operate off integrity and truth. She will. It does not matter the situation. She will know as a woman how to be feminine still, be gentle, but be respectful, but above all, be honest. And she will correct in love and tenderness. And if she's a saved woman by the Spirit of the living God, she will correct in love and respectfully. But a fake woman, she'll 100% ride with the husband. She'll come at you aggressively, call you every name in the book, put her hands on you, or she will attempt to fight you or put her hands on you. I want you all to also know that fake women, pretty much in any setting, if something goes down with another woman, a fake woman will not step in. They will feel like, she's grown. She has brothers. She has uncles. She has male cousins that can help her in the situation. Or something kicks off where that woman has to be supportive, and she has front row seats to someone being aggressive with you, someone being abusive to you. And abuse it looks different in many different ways. It's at many different levels. But that fake woman will excuse herself and remove herself from the responsibility and the accountability of standing with you and even taking up for you in a certain situation when she sees that the heat has been turned up. So let's take it to the workplace again. Say something goes down and you as a woman, you go to report somebody in the workplace that's a bully. Maybe your supervisor or manager or team lead is a bully, and everybody knows that they are a bully because they've had negative experiences with that person as well. And so you get called into meetings, they're asking you what's going on, but it takes that one woman who's always smiling in your face. She's always saying she's your friend. You go to lunch with her. You really believe that you're cool with her and you can trust her. She will back out of the situation when she knows that you reporting that supervisor or that team lead or that manager or that problematic employee. She will full-blown know from her own negative experiences with them that they are hell on wheels. But she will back out of it and act like she doesn't know anything. She will act like, I don't know anything about that. Nah, I've never seen anything. Because you all have to understand, at that point, it is no longer beneficial for her to take up for you. It is no longer beneficial for her to be supportive of you, because out of fear, she's going to be looking at, well, if I stand with her and I also confirm this problematic team lead, supervisor or manager or employee, I could risk losing my job. I can risk getting in trouble. I could risk falling out with coworkers that I'm cool with if I stand in all honesty and let them know that this supervisor is a bully. And so I wanted to throw just a few things out. I could go a lot deeper into this, but I don't want to drag this video message out. I just want to let you know, there are real women out here and there are fake women. But real women, even in heightened situations, even in situations where there is tension, where there is chaos, and where there is disorder of some type or some level, a real woman is going to, in totality, be the real woman that she is. She's going to always be honest. She's going to have integrity. She's going to be bold, unapologetic. She's going to be confident. Her protection, if she's saved, her protection is God. So even in chaotic situations or situations where she's concerned about losing her job or falling out with a fellow family member or tension being in her marriage or her relationship, her knowing that she is a daughter of the Lord, she's going to stand in that, and she's going to appropriately and properly know how to handle all situations that are thrown at her without giving up her position and title of being a real woman. This is not to say that certain women who are weaker in areas of standing on integrity or standing on being supportive of their fellow sister, friend, or the sister in a family, or a cousin, or anything of that nature. This is not to say that they're necessarily not real women. Some women are out here still learning. They are still growing. Some women, they just simply don't know God. But if you are at a place where you are coming across certain women who are connected to you and they are in your life, and you are questioning, you know what, is this woman really for me? Is she really my supporter? Is she really a cheerleader for me? Is she someone that really genuinely and sincerely likes me? Is she a woman of integrity? Does she have the Spirit of the Lord in her for real? If you're questioning it, all you have to do is pay attention to how that woman carries herself. She's not going to side with certain people, because if she's caught off guard with somebody asking her something or even telling her something about you, and she just jumps ship and removes herself from any type of accountability or owning up to what she know the truth is about you or a situation involving you. And it looks different for everybody. So guys, don't come up here saying, well, that's not true, because see, I did this because if I told, this would happen and that would have happened. Those who get it, you get it. Those who won't, then you just won't. But overall, I think you all do, for the most part, understand where I'm coming from in this. Always, if you are a woman watching this, again, I don't care what your age or race is, your upbringing, or the background that you come from, always stand in your womanhood 100%, because you will be faced with certain challenges that are not beneficial to you always. They are not convenient for you, and sometimes you will be questioned about certain women that you probably really don't even care for. But if you are a real woman, you don't go along with the group of the other people who slanders that woman, who spreads rumors about that woman, who tells lies about that woman. Even if it's a situation where a man is involved, I'm going back to that because this is also very, very common. If a man is involved, even if you are that woman and you claim that you love that man or you really, really like that man, when you get noticed that that man is a liar, when you get noticed that that man is a cheater, when you get noticed that that man is a big manipulator and he plays sides with all different women when it's beneficial to him, you better still be a real woman and operate and stand in truth. Sometimes, ladies, you got to put your feelings to the side. It doesn't matter your history with a man. It doesn't matter your feelings. Now, marriage is something else, because with marriage, you can't just toss that away. You got to handle that behind the scenes. I don't think I have to go deeper into that. Those who know, you'll know. But for any other woman, you got to put your emotions and your feelings to the side, even if you have a lust problem. Because I noticed that a lot of women, when they struggle with a spirit of lust and there's a messy man in the midst of something and she's weak and she's vulnerable or she's desperate or she has low self-esteem, she'll allow that man to tell her anything and she will believe him and hate another woman or hate other women based off lies that man is feeding her. She will completely break up a friendship. She will stop talking to a family member. She will stop talking to a co-worker that she was cool with. She will cut a sister of the Lord off in the kingdom, all behind a man that she's attracted to or that she likes, or that man really, really played with her mind and her emotions and led her to believe that he was really into her and she was the only one. Take heed, ladies. Take heed. This came to me a couple of days ago to really lay on this and talk to you all about this, because everything is not jealousy. Every woman that you encounter that's fake as a woman, it's not always jealousy. Sometimes, like I said, it's a fine line between it, because sometimes it is teetering. It is teetering on the spirit of jealousy. But sometimes jealousy is not really necessarily a part in a woman just being fake, because it could be a woman that is very confident. That woman is educated and she's sure of herself, but if it's not convenient for her to be supportive of you or to fight for you in some way, shape, or form, or to take up for you, you or to turn people's negative perception about you the other way, she's not going to do it. Because it just does not feel good for her. She's more self-seeking. She's looking at her assets and what she has, and she will completely throw you to the side. And the fact that you need her in that moment to have your back and to be a witness to what she knows is the truth about your situation. That's the video message. Well, guys, it's time for me to go because I have some other things to do. The Lord willing, I will be back with another video message. If any one of you have taken offense to anything I spoke about in this video message, it's okay. It's all right. I'm not worried about it. I am not concerned because I know you will forgive me in the morning.